Tanner, you ready for the show?
Big time.
Hey, man, why do you keep saying big time? Every time I ask you a question today, all you answer back is big time.
Big time.
Oh, God, you make me sick sometimes. Tanner, I'll tell you this. You need to bring your ass over to my house for these Redskins games and big time that, because I'm hungry as hell. It's not Thanksgiving yet. I don't have turkey. I don't have stuffing. I'm hungry during these games, man.
Big time.
Oh, Paisanos, big time. I know what you're talking about now. Buy one, get one free, right? Use the online code Redskins on the app or online when the Redskins play. Now I got you. Big time.
Big time.
Well, why you just ain't say that first? My God.
It's a Santana and my show. Number 89, hustle all the time. Travis on the right, hot mic on the left. Every single week, it's a lyrical fact.
Now I'm ready to go. Yes! Santana Moss Show podcast. And we have a special guest in the house.
Yes.
Legend.
Yes.
Legend.
Yes.
Two-time Super Bowl champion. Two-time.
Oh my God! But I don't have a song.
I mean, hey,
I don't have a song.
You know
though.
what, though?
Rings.
Our song
What?
is your
I
song.
don't have a song.
Hey,
That shit
Gary,
is
pass
tight.
it on.
Yeah,
man.
thank you, man.
What?
Gary Clark
It is tight.
in the house. Legend. Santana Moss legend. Travis Thomas. Just a guy. But we're here together.
No
and
doubt.
that's what's important. Gary, welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
Welcome home, man.
Oh,
This-
man,
this is your home, man.
awesome, man. Tanner, you got a theme song, man.
It was hot, too,
It
right?
goes with the
Talking
territory,
about that,
man.
wow.
It goes with the territory.
Wow, man. I don't have a theme song, man.
So it's alumni weekend this
Yeah.
weekend for the Redskins. Gary's going to be out there shaking hands, kissing babies, getting honored as you should, brother.
You tell you, I mean, it's great because a lot of alumni come back.
Right.
The guys that I play with, is always great to see those guys. We go back and we share stories. We enhance those stories a little bit because we always improve what really didn't happen, but we improve it because we're telling stories. And I'm able to see some of the guys that came before us, you know, that played before us, and guys that I saw as a kid that I got to see on the field that was go out there and play, you know, like Larry Brown.
Right.
People that you respect. There's Redskin royalty. I kiss their feet every time I see those guys. So I'm always excited for Redskins Alumni Weekend. I'm really excited about it.
Before we get into all of our topics, I want to ask you something because I was at the Capitals championship parade, okay, covering it for TV, and I'm standing next to Brian Mitchell, right? And I'm like, this is my first championship parade I've been to. I'm looking around. I'm like, B. Mitch, how crazy is this? He was like, yeah, it's always crazy. And I go, how does this compare to you guys' parade, right? He's like, oh, it's not even close. Like, you see where those people are? I say, yeah. He was like, yeah, it went way more blocks than that. And I was like, what? I just can't imagine. When I introed you, just saying two-time Super Bowl champion for me, it gives me chills. Does it ever, it's going to sound crazy, right? But does it ever just hit you how blessed you are and how amazing your life is? You're a two-time Super Bowl champ. You're part of the posse.
Been very fortunate, and quite honestly, my business model is still based off a lot of things that's football related at the end of the day, and a lot of it has to come from those two Super Bowl championships. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to either one of the parades.
What?
At that point in time, the Pro Bowl was after, directly after the
I'm
Super
going to that
Bowl.
Pro Bowl too, so
You know, so
I feel you. Hey, you know
Taking
what?
that trip.
I enjoy it, but I'm going to that Pro Bowl. I feel you.
you know, 'cause you know what? You got to go with your peers to see the
sure.
peers that you've watched play the whole season. But I did. I thought about it the second Super Bowl about missing the Pro Bowl and going so I could be a part of the parade and everything. But Pro Bowl ended up winning out actually because I could see the video about the parade. But you know, I want to be out there and showcase the talent with the guys that had a chance to play with and against.
Now, you mentioned your business ventures. What do you got going on? Go ahead and let the people know what you've been doing since your playing days are over.
Well, we're a business development company. We have a residential real estate division, a pest control division. We even bought a chocolate company now, and we also have an insurance brokerage. So we do all those things in those areas. But for the most part, we develop business and find and have great partners that are very good at what they do.
Businessman handle his business,
Hey,
man.
man, he's got to get it done. So, gentlemen, did you guys have a safe time getting in today with the weather being what it is outside? Were you okay, Gary?
I was good.
You
I
were
came-
good?
Gary beat me here.
Did he?
Gary, I walked in. I said, you know what? That's why we mess with each other. Because
Hey.
you know me, I'm always prompt.
Always,
and
yeah.
just to see him sitting in there, man, I really appreciate
cool.
that.
You got to be on time when a man has a theme song.
It's a good point.
So I'm telling
Gary,
everybody now, y'all got to give me that song. I'm playing on my Facebook for the whole next week.
I don't go nowhere with Gary and he don't get on me about something, man. Gary get in front of the women. He say, you know, Tanner look better than me. I'm like, come on, Gary, stop that, man. You was a lover boy.
The first time I said that, I was kind of joking, but
Right.
all the women agreed. So at that point in time, I was like, well, I guess it's just really true.
Gary's the man's around here.
And you made it in good too. So
Got in
that's
good, man. I left extra early. You know
Yeah.
me. I knew it was sloppy out, and I was laughing because I'm normally, you know, I have that Miami in me, that South Florida in me, that even when it gets cold, I find a way to say, I'm going to put on less. You know, I'm going in and out. I'm not going to be out too long. I done changed, brother. I done changed, man. No, honestly, I have changed. I was finding all type of stuff. Let me get the undershirt. Let me put on my hoodie. Let me put on this jacket. And it's just crazy because I hate the cold. I've been up here, you know, too long to not get used to it, and I'm still not used to it.
Well, here we go. You guys are legends.
Yeah.
You leave early. You arrive early. My black ass leave the house on time and can't get up the hill in my neighborhood because of the ice. So I said, no hero ball today.
That's because you live on Mansion Hill, baby. That's why, baby. You on Mansion Hill, they do it that way, you know.
They ain't 20s, they 10s, but I keep them clean. So I turn around, I park the car. I got an Uber here, but I was on time, though, Tanner. You did peep
you was
that.
prompt, baby.
I was on time.
I was surprised, man, because you called me like, hey, man, I'm going to be a little after on the hour.
Man.
So,
and then I get out of the car. So out in front of Podcast Village, you can pull over to the side, but it's kind of like a suicide lane. So I'm trying to get out of the Uber quick and get in the building. Why I fall down and bust my ass.
why they ain't had no cameras out there?
I'm glad they did.
Hey, Rob, I know y'all got some cameras outside the building. We need that footage.
We do not need that footage. I got up quick, though. You know, when brothers fall, we're smooth. I hit that ground and said,
Nobody even knew it.
Popped up real
They
quick.
thought you meant to do it. I hear you. Thought you was doing a little break dance. They thought you meant to do it.
Move. Oh, man. All right, so let's get going with the Skins. They handle business in Tampa. Good God, it was ugly, but a win is a win.
Yeah, I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss any day of the
All
week.
day long.
Any day.
Defense
Gary,
showed up when they had to.
what do you say to these fans, first of all, that I hear a lot of fans complaining. Tana and I talk about this a lot. The team's 6-3 in first place in the division. All you hear fans complain about is how ugly these wins are.
Yeah, but I think right now the fans, and sometimes you see it in the stadium games too, is like they want to know for sure that this team is real. And then the team is for real. But when we play great, we can beat any team. I don't care who it is. We can beat any team in the stadium. But if we play good or average, we have a very hard time winning. And I think that's what the fans are saying right now. If we play average, we have a hard time winning. And we eventually, I think, we playing at about a 6.57 right now. But if we ever do get up to an 8, 9, or 10, we're going to be destroying teams. Because, I mean, the offense is playing well and the defense is playing well. And right now, we don't have all facets of special teams, offense, defense playing well together.
It's like one or the other.
But
right
we
now.
are,
We're winning.
but we are winning at the end of the day.
Right.
We're ahead of the NFC East. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's great that he said that, because if you think about it, he said we haven't got to that level where we're at that 8, 9, 10. We're not at the top of our game yet, you know, collectively as a whole entire team, all phases. But it's okay. So if you're winning now, you're 6-3, you just came into the second half of your season, and you're still winning ugly. To me, I believe that what we're showing everybody, that we have the formula. We understand now that you have to have a great defense to be great in this league. You have to have somewhat of a running game to be great in this league. So if we can ever catch up in this passing game and have these things going at the same time, just imagine what we can look like. You know what I mean? It's okay to be ugly right now and get W's. Guess what? When you look at that win and lose column, it doesn't say how much you won. It doesn't say how much you lost. It say win or lose. So I take a W regardless how we get it,
No
because
matter what.
I know it's hard. It's tough as possible. It's tough as heck to win in this league. And when you can come out with a win, you have to appreciate it. So I'm pretty sure those guys appreciate it.
I want to go back to the passing game for a second. Both you guys played the wide receiver position at the highest of levels, okay? When you watch this passing offense, what do you see? Who's Whose fault is it that it's so anemic? Is it play calling? Is it Alex Smith? Is it no top-notch receivers? What's going on? What's the problem that you see with your receiver eyes with the passing offense?
In my opinion, I'm used to a vertical offense where we vertically go up the field. I mean, a lot of our patterns are going to be 15 yards, 20 yards, post route, corner route, deep post, deep corner routes, not the short, 5-yard corner route. A lot
Dink
of
and
things.
dunk, right?
It's a West Coast offense, and I get it. I mean, league-wide, that's pretty much what every team wants to run right now. But I just think if we're going to do that, then we need to have it more picks coming in there, so pick plays, because everything is running 5 and 7 and maybe 10 yards, when it's 3rd and 15 and we're still running, 7-yard, 10-yard routes, and it's 3rd and 15. We're expecting, to have a Santana be able to catch the ball and then pick up another 5 yards off the catch. But typically, a lot of times, catch the ball, you get tackled 2 steps later, if you're running a stop route or, an out route or something like that.
Right.
So, Santana may be a little bit better at this than me because he understands the vertical offense because he had Joe as a coach, and then he also has had this West Coast offense as well. So he's probably better to speak on it than I am. I'm a vertical guy. I'm getting 15 or 20 when you throw me the rock. That's what's going to happen.
So it almost sounds, for you, what you see, it's philosophy in a way. It's schematic.
Different. Yeah, it's different from what he grew up in. I mean, the era of football he played in.
Yeah.
It's no wonder why all 3 of those guys, Monk, him, Sanders, all those guys were putting up big numbers. You know what I mean? Because there wasn't no catch this hitch and do the rest. No, we're going to blow the top off you,
Run the ball, keep the defense honest, and then take shots.
Off you. I can say from just, being in both systems, all the systems you probably can throw at somebody, what I'm seeing that's different is just, to me, it don't seem like everyone is caught up on the same page.
Right.
It's not that they can't really do the things that he's talking about when it comes to the vertical game or the things that I was good at doing from both, teams, the Jets and the Redskins. I just believe that, with Richardson being down, he was, to me, the threat to go vertical. We didn't use him well, but he was that guy. I've seen them try to throw Dotson out there and do those. You have to understand your players. You have to understand what you have as a receiver. One of the things that I knew as a receiver, before a coach can tell me anything, you ask me to do it, I can do it. You say you line up in the backfield, Tanner, run this route, I can do it. I was a guy that I thought was so versatile that I can do whatever you ask me. They don't have a bunch of guys that can do that right now. You know what I mean? And also with Alex Smith coming in and being this year's first time, this is his first stint with these guys, you have to build that chemistry. There's no way in heck that you can ask Alex to go out here and be efficient if I got this guy hurt, that guy hurt, this guy hurt, and then, okay, this guy's back, this guy's back. He has so many different looks in practice that he hasn't formed that chemistry yet. So
could not argue that's the NFL, though. Everybody's hurt,
that is
Tanner.
the NFL. You're right, but it's rare. It's very rare to lose your entire line of scrimmage.
Right.
Those guys up front blocking for you and your weapons.
Right.
It's rare you deal with
you
that.
lose everything.
You lose everything at once, and then now you have musical chairs. Is this guy gonna be up? This guy gonna be up? Oh, we got a star back. We got one of our main guys. It's very rare to have that going on. So he's dealing with a lot, and at the same time, he's trying to catch up. To everyone's, what you good at, what you're good at, what you're good at. And I just believe that right now, that's why I'm satisfied with the production. Yes, I want to see more, but I'm satisfied because if you can win with the output that we're putting out on offense, then I'm okay because I know it only can get better.
Yeah, it's coming.
It only can get better.
So both of you are beloved in Skins Nation. Obviously, Gary, with your history and all the winning you've done here. I've been out with Mr. 305 himself over here in this city. He gets big love anywhere he goes.
Because he's pretty.
Because he's pretty.
He's pretty.
Hey.
Pretty, Ricky, what a call.
See how his beard and mustache is manicured? It's manicured. It's like to perfection. It's like everything is like perfectly groomed.
Everybody know I don't like that pretty word. I used to have to fight about that pretty word.
Pretty word. What? Damn.
Because guys
been hearing that a long time, Montana.
All my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, see, growing up, you understand that I wasn't born looking like nothing else. This has been me. So at the end of the day, I understand
It's been pretty. I got it.
It's a gift and a curse,
It's a difference because I would tell you quick. Any chick say, "Oh, he's pretty handsome."
I know that's right.
I prefer handsome.
Oh, so you like to be called pretty handsome,
That cute and pretty.
Cute and
them
pretty.
fighting words.
Yeah, well, because cute is like you're a
he
little
like
boy.
PH. He still like the pretty. They had to say you're pretty handsome.
Man,
Pretty handsome.
It's like this. Where I'm from, man, you know, we brought up a little different.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
And if you're pretty, you don't have a chance.
No doubt.
So at the end of the
They're
day,
going to try you if you're
regardless of how I look,
Mm-hmm.
I was getting those tries, and that's why I had to put knuckles on cats, and that's why I'm able to fight or play the way I play.
No
because
doubt.
it was always a struggle. Even if you thought it wasn't a struggle, it was a struggle because you got tried more. You're being small for one, and
Right.
then you have a look that most guys don't like, that you look a little different than them. Because you get more attention, you might get
the ladies.
the attention from their girlfriend that their girlfriend giving to them. So
No doubt.
So Tanner said he taking girlfriends from people too at a young age. I'm 5 years
Tanner
old in the
told him,
crib.
Hey, he told him like this: "Your chick chose me. Don't be mad at me, player."
I didn't even want they chicks. That's the thing about it. Man, I'm fighting you because your chick like me, man. Get
And I
out
don't
of
got
here.
nothing to do with her.
That tramp.
Well, this is where I was going with this. You guys are beloved by the fan base. And when you hear a guy like Josh Norman say, well, we play better on the road. Our fans don't show up and show out anyway.
Yeah.
As two guys who are beloved here, how did that sit with you?
It's a different era for me, so I never really. I mean, RFK, we sold out. There was no other fans in our stadium. You know, there was no other jerseys in our stadium for the most part. Like, we were like 99.5%. We were sold out. There was a waiting list or 40, 50,000 on a waiting list when I came up. So that was never an issue for me. So it's hard, but it could be he just challenging the fans to come to the stadium to watch him play so they can play better, because he doesn't want a stadium where it's 50-50 maybe,
right.
You know, or it's even 70-30 Redskin fans. At the most, it should be 95-5 Redskin fans to other fans in the stadium.
I mean, look, it's a great argument. It's a great argument because I've been hearing it all week long, and you can take whatever side you want to take, the fan side or the player side. I look at it like this. What the players are telling you, they're telling you from what they're feeling. We don't have a home field advantage. We don't. When I played here, you know, and that was just 4 years ago, we sold out. We sold out every game. It was, at one point, we put in extra seats and still was selling out.
Wow.
We had people in the nosebleed where I used to think at times, like, you're crazy to be up there. We was selling out, but we wasn't winning enough. And I just believe that the players saying, look here, we're doing some things that's a lot different from what you guys have experienced, you know, at least in this decade, you know, and we want your support. We want you guys to be here and root us on. You just don't understand how it feels to have you backing me and I'm out here playing as well as I'm playing.
Right.
And I understand where they're coming from. Now, I also understand these fans, because I believe the fans of today are like the kids of today. Let's be real. My mom, if I spank my son a certain way or daughter a certain way, you don't do that to them kids. Now, I recall getting my ass whooped all my life by you.
Right.
But now you telling me how to spank these kids. We spoil the kids in such a way to where we spoil the fans in such a way to where they want more. They're not satisfied with just a good team, getting a W, and being in an okay stadium. They want an atmosphere. They want something that's make-believe, like what they see in Jerry's World and like what they see in these other places down there at the Mercedes-Benz,
Right.
complex. They want something that's more than just a game. They want an experience.
Entertainment.
And at the end of the day, the entertainment values more than just a good team winning a game. And then when you're an okay team or a team that's good, that's trying to be great, and you're not getting those W's, then they have a reason to fault you why I don't want to show up. Look, I have to worry about the traffic. I have to worry about getting into the stadium. I have to worry about if you guys are going to win or lose, and then everything costs. So they have 4 reasons already alone to why they don't want to come to a game. And you can't make that one reason greater than all those 4. So I just believe that they're spoiled, and then we are not giving them what they want by winning. Exactly, by winning. And that's why they have a great argument. And I understand where they're coming from, but I still believe that, listen to me, fans, I still believe that if you back in the Redskins like you've backed us in the years I played, the years that Gary played, show up. The ones that's showing up, don't take this to heart. I was on the radio the other day, and I had guys that was calling in who was who shows up. And the guy went off. Oh, F. Schweringer, F. No, you're not the guy they're talking about. They're saying that we just need more support. And guess what? They put it out there. They challenging you guys. So guess what? Show up this week. Show up this week. It's a great game. Matchup 6-3, 6-3, Texans against Redskins. These guys have no choice but to show out for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
The 12th man. The 12th man helps out a lot. Having the 12th man out there on the field makes you play a lot better. So hopefully we'll have a great turnout. It's homecoming. Come out anyhow because all those rings are coming back into the stadium of that game. So there's a lot of rings coming back in that stadium.
Yes.
So
the Lord of the Rings out there. All right, so look, let's jump into that matchup. Texans come in here. I mean, that's a dangerous team from the defensive side of the ball with Watt and Clowney to the offensive side with Watson and Hopkins. How do you see this one playing out?
Again, if we play great, both sides, if we play great, we kicked our butt. We really do because we're a really great team when we play great, and we're a really not so good team when we don't play great. A difference between this season and, say, our 91 season, our 91 football team, which in my opinion might be the best football team to ever put on a uniform, quite honestly, is – we could play average and still kick your ass. This team can't play average and kick your ass. They have to play great to kick your butt. And when they do, they'll kick your butt. So hopefully they'll come out there and they'll play great. And then as you win by playing great, all of a sudden you get a swagger about yourself. Once you have a swagger, then that's when you reached the pinnacle of it, because now I can come out and play average and kick your ass because I know, we're going to come back and kick your butt.
Right.
Exactly.
But I believe it. I know it. I have that feeling like I can tell you what I'm going to do. There's nothing you can do about it, and you do. All of a sudden you'll start seeing players on your team tell the other team what the play is, what we're going to do, and dare you to stop it because you feel so confident in your play.
Wow.
No lie. I feel that the opportunity of this weekend's game, it's a great matchup. It's a great matchup for many reasons. And I say, you have matchups on the defensive side with their receivers. You have matchup on the offensive side with their front seven. Clowney and Watt alone are a force. They're a force. So knowing that we have a makeshift offensive line right now,
those guys are going to eat, Tana.
Minimize the protections. Minimize all the difficulties in every protection. Make sure that they have running backs helping out. Make sure you have from the scheme of things, the quarterback getting outside the pocket at times where you make these guys chase him down. Right. Don't just allow your quarterback to sit there and take on those shots because he's going to get them. He's going to get them. They have these guys out there aren't the mediocre kind of pass rushers. They're top echelon. You know what I mean? And upper echelon. I shall say, but I just say that the matchups all across the board, you can pick any one of them. From my secondary going against their two wide receivers, Demaryius Thomas, all of them something.
Thomas too.
You have Hopkins playing the top. He's easily top 3, top 5 wide out right now. The matchups are there, but it's about what we bring. It's about the confidence we bring. It's about where we at with our game. I care less who you have. One of the things of me being a player, I didn't even watch guys who I played against. I was, Gary just talked about cockiness, talked about, having that swagger. That's where I was at in my game. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to watching guys until I had my last surgery and say, you know what, I got a gear or two gone, so I'm going to watch this guy. But at the same time, I still don't care about him. I was to the point to where, coach, call the play. I don't care who's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I got to go out there and beat him. I don't want to see what he did last week because it doesn't matter. It matters what you do this Sunday or whatever time I play you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I know it was a difference. I had guys that would smack other guys, talk crap to them, and I'm like, it's going to be a fight this week. I'm ready for a fight. I just told my brothers the other day, I watched the guy one year, and I'm like, oh, shit, I got this guy in 2 weeks. He fighting every receiver it is. My mentality, I'm fighting. First play of the game, I'm going to set the tone first. That guy shook my hand. Hey, boy, it's a pleasure playing. You had me worried. I wasn't worried. I was prepared. I was prepared to go toe-to-toe with you whatever way you wanted. Now, I'm going to beat you all day. That's what I do. But I was going to beat you another way, too, just in case you thought that was going to be easy over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like our team need to get to. Yeah. When we get to that level of play, we can't be touched.
Damn.
I agree.
Man, y'all boys fire me up, man.
I agree. And I think that's a lot, too. I'm not a big fan of and I get it. A lot of times when injuries come in, people say we're injury plagued. So we're going to lose because we're injury plagued. I can't stand excuses to start with. So if I'm the guys, especially if I'm an offensive lineman guy right now, I'm like next guy. Yeah. I'm the next guy. Now it's my turn.
Yes.
So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to play so well. So you're going to think about maybe replacing the other guy or sending the other guy.
Yeah,
exactly. It comes down to that. And if I'm those guys, I'm going to be the next guy.
Right.
I'm taking my game to the next level. So I'm going to show I'm the guy. I'm not giving my shit up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you have to do something with these because it's my position now. Yeah. I'm not giving it back. Mm-hmm. So I mean, none of us we all want to be the guy. Like none of us want to ever sit on the bench. But a lot of times when we come into a league, that's what happens for a few games. When I first came to Washington, it took me to the 5th game before I became the starting receiver. Wow. So I mean, that's 5 games of hell for me.
Yeah.
I'm coming in on 3rd down. I hated coming in on 3rd down. It's like a yellow ribbon. I don't want the yellow ribbon. I don't want the damn red ribbon. I want the blue ribbon.
Well, shit, Gary, it worked out all right for you. You got 2 rings, man.
That was wrong for 5 games. That's the way I look at it, though. It was wrong for 5 games.
Still mad over the 5.
He said 5 games. I said 3 years.
If they gave me those 5 games, we could have had 3 rings.
There you go.
All right, so look, this is what we do on this show, Gary. We go through each game rapid fire style and get picks, okay?
Yeah. All right.
So you're the guest. You're going to get first shot here.
Great. I suck at this.
Let's go Bengals at Ravens, Baltimore. Who do you like?
Baltimore.
Ooh, Tana?
Baltimore, man.
Yeah?
I mean, they don't have Flacco, and I think it might be a RG3. I can't even say his name anymore. Robert sighting. I don't want to say RG3 because he hasn't been that. He hasn't got a chance to be that guy.
And he's been Robert lately.
Let me say something about you cutting your hair. Hey, I'm all about it because when you get that age, you have to say, hey, no longer with the braids, but the hair is my juice.
Yeah.
The hair was my juice. I hated it. When I cut my hair, I was like, I got to grow the fro back or something. So might be a Robert sighting. So, but I say Ravens. If Robert's playing, man, I'm a root for him.
Yeah.
I'm a root for him. You got to. Ravens win.
I like Robert. Shout outs to him, but I hope Lamar Jackson plays because I think his era is about to begin.
He's not better than Robert at this stage. Now. They're trying to win still. I mean, he's going to be the guy sooner or later, but it's Robert's show if Flacco can.
I'd like to see him now. Either way, we all like the Ravens. Cowboys at Atlanta taking on the Falcons. Gary, who you like?
Atlanta
at home.
I'm sorry to say this. I like Atlanta too, but Cowboys going to beat them.
Really?
The Falcons suck, bro. The Falcons is not a good team, and I was mad that they came into our house and beat us. And then they go and lose to the Browns.
Right.
It either tells you 2 things: the Browns are really that good, or we just suck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jerry's world, man. I don't want them to keep winning, but Jerry's world.
Yeah, both teams are desperate. I think the Falcons are a little more desperate. I'm gonna go Atlanta at home. I'm with Gary on that one. Bucks at Giants. What a terrible game. Who you like?
Man.
The Giants.
Giants at home. Who you like, Tana?
It can easily be the Bucks, but I'm gonna say Giants.
Oh, God, do we have to pick this game? I guess I'll go Giants, too. Let's make a clean sweep there. Steelers at Jacksonville. This feels tricky to me.
Steelers.
It's almost
you like Steelers? It is not tricky to Gary.
It's a trap game, if you ask me.
I think so,
Jacksonville
too.
has this laid an egg the entire season.
Yep.
They in my fantasy. I have their defense, and I've been getting smacked. You hear me? I've been getting smacked.
If you pick them again, you'll get smacked again.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's only right for me to go with,
on Pittsburgh.
Them boys booming.
right.
AB is booming. You got Juju Schuster's over there booming.
Yeah.
They have no more worries about whether Le'Veon is coming back or not. He's back. He's in the area.
Yeah.
He's just trolling you guys.
He's done.
Right
yeah.
Now. He's trolling. He's sitting there saying, "Hey, good job, this guy. Great job, that guy."
Yeah, tweeting during the game.
Hey, he's trolling and having fun with it. And I don't blame him. He's paid, man. He's not tripping. Steelers win.
I'm with you guys. I'll go Steelers, but I like the Jaguars to cover. That game's 5.5. That's too many points. I think it'll be close. Steelers will win. All right, Titans at Colts. Big game there for that division. Gary, who do you like?
I'm going with the Titans. They kicked the Patriots' butt, so I damn sure go in Indy and kick their butt.
Tricky game. Titans haven't yet to beat the Colts. I'm going with the Colts. Okay. I think if I'm not wrong, I do believe that Andrew Luck is undefeated against the Titans. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong or right about that.
Colts
but
at home.
I'm going with the Colts at home. And guess what it is? It's Reggie Wayne's night. He's getting honor in the ring. That's my compadre
He's a man.
from college.
Shout outs to Reggie.
We went 14. We came into the draft first rounders together. He left the same time I left, 14-year stint. And my man been putting up in them Raptors early.
No doubt.
Andre Johnson went before us.
Bad boy.
And Reggie. And I'm trying to catch that cow one day, man. So congrats to my dude, Reggie, for being honored, man. And it's only right for the coach to win for him.
No doubt.
His night.
And as a matter of fact, it's only right to go from one great receiver to the next. Reggie Wayne, come on the show, man.
Oh, yeah, we'll get him
come
on.
chop it up with us.
Next week.
I'm going Titans as well until I'm with you, Gary. I mean, they're one of those teams you sleep on every week, and it seems like they're kind of up and down. But I can't trust the Colts either.
Seesaw. You don't know what you're going to get.
Panthers at the Lions. You like Cam there, Gary?
That's tough for me.
Ooh, Cam.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with Detroit because they just got their butt beat, but they came back with a nice little fight last week against Chicago. So we'll see what happens.
All right, what you got,
Cam,
Tanner?
man. Say no more.
Yeah,
Cam.
I'm going Cam. I think that team is vastly
So
underrated.
you got the youth going against the old guy.
Age before beauty, right? Broncos at Chargers in L.A. Chargers, I'm with you. All right, clean sweep there. Raiders at Cardinals. What a terrible game.
I don't know what to pick on that.
It's crazy. I will pick the Raiders, but the Cardinals might beat they behind.
Probably, right?
I played for the Cardinals for a couple of years. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Cardinals.
I'll go Cardinals.
Sentimental.
I'll go Cardinals.
I'm
Tanner?
gonna go Cardinals, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Raiders are trying to lose every game.
Fitzgerald, man, it's only right, man. He's the guy
Right.
that we
Yeah.
admire
He's a
very much
beast.
of,
Fitzgerald,
and he's only one of the greatest that's
one
ever
of the all timers. All right,
he'll find a way.
Eagles at Saints. Woo wee!
That's not even gonna be close.
Really?
No.
Blowout Saints.
New
Huh?
Orleans gonna kick their butt, man.
Wow.
It's good for us too.
It's
Yeah,
great
it's
for
definitely
us.
great.
And it's only right that Drew do what he did to us to them. And it's Drew year. I said it before. Now, mark my word. I don't know what number this is, but it's Drew Brees season. It's everything that can go wrong, it's been going right.
Absolutely.
And I think it's one of those years that we're gonna see this guy
on Saints.
see him in a big dance, and he's gonna be taking it home. So that might be the deciding factor, whether he should continue his playing in his NFL league or not. But I say Saints.
All right. I'll go Saints as well to make it a clean sweep. However, I will say the Eagles are 9-point underdogs in some places, depending where you get that number. That's too big of a – I disagree with Gary. I actually think that'll be a close game. I think the Saints will win at home because in that building they're tough.
The Eagles going to come play.
The Eagles are desperate, man. They got to have it, and I think they'll be close. And the Sunday nighter, I cannot wait to watch this game. Vikings at Bears. Kirk Cousins going into Shy, taking on the monsters of the Midway. Gary, who you like?
Chicago go spank that butt. And I was a Minnesota Viking fan growing up as a kid, but Chicago.
No kidding.
That kid they got from Oakland, from the Raiders.
Khalil Mack.
The Mac.
Khalil Mack. Who you like, Tanner?
I mean,
Talking about he was hungry, too.
talking about the return of the Mac, and we talking about Kirk Cousins and his high-powered wideouts, and their defense has kind of been they've been seeming like they're trying to get back to the old selves.
Dalvin's back.
Dalvin Cook is back. He's on my fantasy. You know what? I'm going with the Vikings, man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think the Vikings. I think Kirk does what he has to do to go out there
I'll
and
tell
get a
you,
W.
I think the Vikings win this game, and this is the beginning of their run to win that division. I think they're going to win the division.
Maybe.
I really do.
But it's not going to win on Sunday.
Fair enough. And then the big one on Monday night.
Big one.
Chiefs at the Rams. This game was supposed to be in Mexico City, but there were all kinds of issues.
Bill is stank over there.
Translation, a show. So it's in L.A. instead. So Chiefs at Rams. Who you like, Gare?
This is going to be a great game to watch. It's going to be like fireworks the whole 9 yards. But, I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm
Just
going
'cause
Rams.
They're at home.
I'm going Rams, too. I would have picked them in Mexico City either way, but I agree. I think the Rams are just a better team, quite frankly. Who you got, Tim?
It's a tough one for me. Both of them high-powered.
City, though. Ooh.
No doubt.
High-powered offenses.
Yep.
Both of the defenses is not stopping nobody. At least this year. I hate to say it, the Rams might lose 2 in a row. They just lost, right?
Then shouldn't say it then.
Yeah, that's what Gary
Going
said.
Chiefs.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Going Rams?
I like the Rams, so I want the Rams to win. But I just that's a tricky one for me, man.
I'm just glad to see a good Monday night game for once.
Yeah.
Those Monday night games suck. This is a really good one. Could be a Super Bowl preview. You never know. Well, Gary, now it's come time to say goodbye to all our family.
I tell you, I want to hear you guys sing it.
Hey, can we play Can we actually play the theme song? Gary loved Tana's theme song so much. Hey, Gary, this is your new joint,
I want a theme song. I want this.
It's a Santana show. Number 89. Travis on the right.
On the left.
Gary is really feeling this, Tana. Now I'm ready to go. Yes. Gary Clark, thank you for coming on,
for
brother.
having me, guys.
Absolutely. And you know where to follow us. Wherever you get great podcasts, go do it.
Let's go.